Welcome to another episode of The Resilience of Black Women Confronting Breast Cancer. And today we have Tisha, Tamika, Sonnet, and Janelle. These ladies are awesome. And they like to tell their story, and I enjoy listening to it. I am a breast cancer survivor, but their story, everybody's story is unique. So you take away something. So I hope if you're listening and you're looking, you gather something from this information because these girls are on fire. So with that, we are going to start with how is everybody doing?
I'm good.
Good. Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Okay.
getting sick, but I'm okay.
Oh no.
The
Yeah,
weather
Got over
change.
a cold.
and
Yeah.
my daughter went to school, and when they go back to school, it's like she want to
Mm.
have her friends come over, and I'm like,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally different thing is Jeremy. Look,
Yes,
Yeah,
Jeremy.
they
yeah,
carry the germs. They
exactly.
carry. How
Hmm.
did you do on that plane, Janelle? Because I saw you had your arm wrapped up. Do you
Oh yeah,
have to
that's
do?
when I went. Yeah, I have to do it. Well, it's recommended to do it if you had lymph nodes removed.
Mhm.
So I had 8 lymph nodes removed, and I developed lymphedema after
Okay.
surgery and everything. So I wear a sleeve usually, like I don't have it on now, but I usually wear a sleeve kind of throughout the day. And then when you fly, you have to wear it just because of compression and everything.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, I got
You got
measured for it. I
something,
get
son?
sleeves every 6 months.
Oh, you wear one, sonnet, the sleeve?
No, I've worn like a compression top. Um, but my lymphedema, I don't think is that bad.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's very mild.
What
Yeah.
about you,
Yeah, mine
Tisha?
is too.
I didn't have lymphedema. I had a few lymph nodes removed, but I didn't get lymphedema. So I
So
don't
I
wear a
would
sleeve.
say still wear a sleeve when you fly because it
Mhm.
doesn't matter. Lymphedema can come like a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years after surgery, and it's not just after surgery. It's like after I know someone who got it from radiation. Like mine is real minimal, but I don't want to look like Wendy Williams. Sorry, I don't mean to say it like
Yeah. Yeah.
so
It's okay. It's
so
okay.
so it's more so preventative for me, but yeah, just wear it when you
Oh,
Also
just
do
wear it when you fly.
I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of rebounding. I do a lot of self lymphatic massages. Um, I'm still in occupational therapy. So I think that probably
Good,
helps.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
oh,
too. I
so
still go
you
to
do
occupational
something
therapy.
different. You
Yeah.
have to wear a sleeve too, Tamika?
No, I didn't have nothing but like I think either one or two or one and a half lymph nodes removed. So I didn't get lymphedema, but remember I ended up getting neuropathy.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm still dealing with in my right foot.
You didn't get the vitamin B12?
Vitamin B12, magnesium, all of those things I have been taking. But because I think now that I've been diagnosed, because I haven't updated you guys, I've been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis. I
Hmm.
think all of that is coinciding together. So those just taking that is not going to help me at all because I
Right.
have rheumatoid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried THC?
I have. I've been a little bit dabbling in it here and there, but I'm actually going to a third opinion
Hmm.
from my rheumatoid because at first, when they first diagnosed me after taking the testing, they thought I had lupus and rheumatoid. I had
Right.
my labs was actually balancing on both, half and half. And then they did a deeper dive. So I don't have lupus, but my rheumatoid numbers has actually went up 10 points since the first testing. So it went from mild to now I'm in the moderate high range.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So that's
Mm.
that's where I'm at. So I always be saying now online that advocacy don't stop when you stop treatment, when you stop breast cancer, when you stop any of those things, because with our health, especially if you had chemo or radiation, we're still gonna have some form of residual maybe afterwards. And not to say that chemo gave me rheumatoid, but because chemo kills your cancer cells, but it also breaks other things down. I think because I already had a gene of autoimmune disease in me, the chemo just basically knocked it straight on in. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I agree.
I didn't have to have, well, I had, my lymph node was encapsulated. If you
Mm,
saw on Instagram, I put that was my lymph node. It never went anywhere. It just stayed like in a capsule. But
Mm.
I
Mm.
know I was told not to use this arm for anything.
mm-hmm,
I can use it because the nurse explained it to me. You have ancillary and sentinel, two different lymph nodes.
mm-hmm,
But I can get things done, but I'm like, no, I'm not taking any chances. I have residual from the
Yeah.
chemo,
mm-hmm,
had brain fog,
mm-hmm,
and I have the radiation residual where it's always sore right there. And if I
mm-hmm,
stretch a certain way, it feels like I have a heart attack. So
mm-hmm,
I get it. Yeah. That's why I was asking because everybody's journey is different.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what does
Yeah.
neuropathy feel like?
It's like a
It's like,
tingling.
Yeah, it's like a tingling feeling. Like right now, my toes on my right foot is literally, it's like it's doing this, like somebody sticking needles in my foot.
Yeah.
So it's,
Oh.
yeah, so I
It's
had
like
it.
it's like TV static in your body.
yeah, literally.
Yes,
That's how
yes,
that's the only way I could explain it. It feels like
I love that.
physical TV static.
Okay.
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Because I
I
had
still
it.
get that too, that neuropathy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I
I
had
have it in
it.
my hands.
Yeah, I had it in my hands and both of my feet, but then my hands came back so far so good. Even though with the rheumatoid now it's stiff, and then but it's just my right foot that I have the neuropathy in it, really, really bad.
And mine is the left foot. You be in the
Mm.
bed and you be like, ooh.
And yeah,
Yeah.
It felt like
that's
it's
why I
falling
said
asleep.
right now my
Mhm.
toes, it feel like it's doing like this.
Yeah. It's a strange feeling.
Yes, yes it
Yeah.
is. Yes it
Because
is.
it's like it's pins and needles that stick
Mhm.
in
Mm-hmm.
your feet. I get it in one foot, but it's
Mm-hmm.
pins and needles. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So,
Yeah, when I was
yeah.
going through chemo, I had it in both hands and feet. So it was like, ugh.
Yours is
Eventually,
going
Yeah,
though.
it was the
over
worst.
it, but it was there and it was annoying.
It doesn't
Is
happen
yours
anymore.
gone?
It is. I don't feel it anymore.
Okay. Okay.
That's
What
good.
did you take? Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, it
I
just went away.
did take for it. I waited it out.
Yeah.
I don't
Mine
know.
still. Yeah, my right hand is still a little messed up, but
The
you
B
know.
B12 and B6, it helped. But I noticed when I stopped taking it, it started coming back again.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, because it was the oncology neurologist that told my doctor to take that. They found out it helps with neuropathy. So I don't take it now, but I surely will be taking it because at night I'm like, oh my gosh. And then the dog lays on the foot, and I'm like, oh no. So, yeah. So what else is going on with you? I know,
Yes.
Sonic, you got your boobs done.
Did you?
Yeah, that was when was my I think that was July. I think it was in July. July 20 was it? Yes. July 21st I had reconstruction. So I'm feeling fine now. I did implants with a little fat transfer from my belly. I would say since then everything has pretty much gotten better except for the cording in my arms. I'm still struggling to get my range of motion back. And but other than that, um, I lost weight instead of gaining weight.
That was
I'm
a good
actually the
thing.
smallest I've been in years since I had my son. So,
Oh,
you
wow.
know,
Well, that must feel
I
good.
feel good. Yeah, yeah. I feel good.
Yeah.
Tired, but I feel good. The
You're
fatigue
probably
is not
tired
letting
from the
up.
medicine.
Yeah, the fatigue is not letting up. Like it's not, to me, it's not getting any better. I think my muscles are probably getting a little bit stronger because some days I feel really good. Like I can move around and stuff. And then some days I'm just like, oh, I gotta lay down. But the fatigue is not letting up at all.
Oh, Tisha, mom's okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She was telling me something about the internet.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I know she back there.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. What about you, Janelle? You got your reconstruction?
Not yet. I actually get it in November.
Are you excited?
Not really. I kind of
Which one?
just want it to be over and done with. I don't want to go through the actual pain part. That's just my biggest thing. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm really thinking about kind of just going flat because I really don't like surgery. Like, so that's really
Oh,
what's been going on my mind. Like, if I don't like this set of
Mhm.
boobs, I'm going flat. I can't do surgery. That ain't for me.
but yeah, don't they ask you what do you want? Did you tell them what you wanted or?
They do ask what I want. Well, yeah, of course they ask, but I know multiple women who go through different revisions because since I had a double, it's a little, it's harder and I don't have enough fat in my body to do fat transfers, so I kind of have
Oh,
to just get implants.
I think that's what you have, Tisha, right? Tisha
Yeah,
Yeah,
got
I have
I'm
implant.
in that boat.
bilateral mastectomy with reconstruction with implants and like a little fat transfer. So I
It's
understand
very
what
little. It's
that's like.
very little fat that they use too. They don't
Yeah,
even use
Yeah,
it's
any.
and I was already told I don't
Yeah.
have enough fat.
Right.
Like I went to like 3 different surgeons, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be feeling the way my boobs look then.
No, I mean, I wouldn't. What I would say is, I
Yeah.
wouldn't feel bad about not being able to do the fat transfer
yeah.
because it's very much just like them feeling little spots. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
Yeah.
the reconstruction is the breast implant. It's
Mhm.
that's all they're really using and not using much fat
Yeah.
at all. They're like, they'll
Yeah.
just put a little here, a little there, just to make it look a little rounder or
Fuller.
fuller, I guess. But
Mhm.
the majority of it is the implant. Because I went through the same thing that you're saying. Like I was like, I don't want too many surgeries. Maybe I'll go flat. And even after I had reconstruction, I was like, I should have just went flat because if I didn't like being flat, then I could have just went and
Yeah,
got the surgery
exactly.
later. But now I feel like, oh, I gotta go
Here
through
she
it.
goes.
Yeah.
Miss King. Here she is. Tequila. What's up, Tequila?
Hey girl, hey.
Come on, Tequila. Show your face. Show your face
It's
now.
that shame thing.
There
Hey
she
girl,
is.
Hey,
hey.
boo.
How y'all
What's
doing?
up,
Hey.
Tequila?
Hello.
Tequila, did you meet Janelle?
Janelle?
I met her,
Did
I
you
think,
meet
on the
Janelle?
last call.
Oh
Not,
yeah.
yeah, the
We
last
follow
one.
each other on
Oh,
Instagram.
Yeah.
okay. So, I know you have leave.
Yes. Janelle, I was gonna ask you something about yours, girl, the other day I seen you on the internet.
Oh, my sleeve?
Yeah, because you had that little jacket. I said, where that jacket thing come from that zip up on top of the sleeve?
Oh, that's my therapist gave it to me. I'm supposed to use it to go to sleep. So your therapist should write your prescription for a nighttime garment.
Oh my God, I need that little thing because I still have to do all the wrapping right now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want the wrapping part. That's too much.
That
That's a
wrapping
lot.
is excessive and it's hot and it's itchy and it breaks your
Right.
skin down.
And it
Really?
messes up the whole outfit
Wait
fit.
a minute, I think my hold up, ladies. I think my Bluetooth might have disconnected. Hold up, hold up.
We can hear
Okay.
you. You can't
Yeah.
hear us.
We hear
Yeah.
you.
So
We
yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
is atrocious. It's
You
nasty and
don't
it's
have it on now?
no girl. I took that thing off for the last 2 days. I said, I cannot. So, oh Jesus, not my thing trying to connect again. Hold up.
So when do you wear yours?
So I have to wear mine 22 hours.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wow.
legit. Yeah, I have to wear mine all day.
really?
22 hours. But I just got
22
fitted.
hours?
Yeah, I just got fitted for the like I guess my the permanent version or whatever, the Janelle wear is like it's thinner. So right now I
Yeah.
wear 4 layers. I have to wear
Good
like
night.
a undergarment that rests on my skin, a piece of foam, and then 2 layers of like that bandage wrapping, and then another little layer to go around my fingers. And then I wear a sleeve on top of
Yeah.
that so that my clothes don't knock off the other one.
Oh no, it's too
Wow.
hot for
It,
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
hot as
yeah.
hell. It's
Yeah, too high
excessive.
for them. Yeah.
And then if you
That
don't,
is hot.
and I'm supposed to keep it on the way that they put it on, because if I wrap it, of course, I got the potential to wrap it wrong. So last week I was supposed to come out of it, but my hand had swole because
Mm.
my husband and duct tape mine down because he like, we ain't taking this thing off again. I said, oh my God. He put some duct tape on mine. And so, because it kept unraveling and it made my hand.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
All right, Tequila, you frozen. Frozen in time, Tequila. Where you at? Where you at? Is yours like that too, Janelle?
Mm-hmm.
Say that
For
again.
nothing.
You had
Okay.
one. Oh, okay. Tequila's back.
Yep, I'm
You
here.
over there eating something again as usual. I see you.
I'm out at a dang with these kids. It's always up with these kids. And then I
Where
had
y'all
thought about
going?
I saw you had called me, but my ringer wasn't on. So I just had finally
Yeah,
got
and it went right to voicemail.
they in dance class, going to dance classes. So
Oh,
yeah,
they were in school.
Scarface.
Look at Tequila. That's her. That's her signature. She always showing something.
Is Sonette on here?
I'm here.
I thought I
I
just saw
made
you
it.
my thing.
You
There
told me to call her, so I called her.
I made it.
you
Because
I'm
you said
good.
Sonnet don't remember. So
I
I
know.
called her like
That's
you.
the thing. I have the same thing as you, the brain fog. It catches me
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
And I remember afterwards, and I'm like, oh, I missed it again.
That's me.
Tanisha was the first one on here,
First
though.
one, because
It's
normally I'm
usually
like, oh
Tamika.
crap, I forgot.
She sent me a message to ask, are we going to have this
Yeah,
call? That's it.
today was a clear day, so
I
love
called
Yeah.
Sonette 2 weeks ago. Talking about, girl, when you coming in the meeting? I'm like, she like, it ain't today, is it? I was like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why oh, Sonnet, you text her too?
No,
I
she
did,
was
and I was
she
like,
was calling to remind me, but it wasn't even the day.
it wasn't even the right day of the week. It wasn't the right week.
Okay.
It wasn't the right week. It
That
was two
wasn't the
weeks
right
ago.
week, the right
um,
day.
It was 2 weeks ago. I
It's
said,
oh my
y'all
always
better.
god,
the
Not 2
second
weeks ago. Oh my
Thursday of
God.
the month.
I'm so
This is
horrible.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but we talk about it all the time. So we just talk
Where's they
about what
now?
we know. Huh?
Where's they now?
Who?
Zainab.
Hey,
She's not feeling good. She went for, what did she say? She went for some kind of therapy, and now her daughter said she felt nauseous. So
Okay.
I told her daughter to tell her to get in the bed. I talked to Zainab. She was like, I'm gonna look at it. I said, no, you're not. Go to bed. Please.
Okay. Okay.
Please go to bed. Feel better.
Go to
We
bed.
want you better.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
she had a lot to talk about, but then she ain't here.
Mm.
Because she wanted to ask you, Tequila, about your sleeve.
Yeah. That was
She
it,
wanted to
really.
actually see it because we saw it in the car and it was big.
Man, that thing is big. It felt like a whole robot arm
It
or
looked like
something.
a cat.
Oh
It
man,
does. Yeah.
But what Janelle had on was it was blue, right?
No, it's like, let me see, where's it at? I think it's on my bed. It's like it's Velcro.
And hers
Oh,
like a straight jacket where it had a zipper. I'm watching her go get on a plane or something. And she like, make sure you
that's what
got
I
everything
was looking
ready.
at.
It's like this. So it's
Okay.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's open.
Oh,
It also has like a cover over it too. Like you're supposed to put it, and then
pay attention, Tequila.
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Look, I looked at her
It's
video already 50 times. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see my doctor.
it's called Tribute. It's called Tribute.
Okay.
Yeah, Tribute. And they just have to measure it to your arm because this was she measured it to my arm.
Now let me
I
Oh,
ask
need
you
to
this.
dang.
get that information from one of the breast cancer survivors I know here.
Oh, you have two
Um,
of them or
she has a
one?
sleeve.
I wear three. So I put my regular sleeve and then I put this over and then I have another sleeve that goes over this over like that.
That's how mine is.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
How often do you have to get fitted
Okay.
for that?
Yeah, yeah. I got fitted for this too.
No, how often do you get fitted? Because they
Oh,
told me I have to get fitted every 6 months.
every 6 months.
Okay.
Even that tribute thing too?
Yeah, even the tribute thing. And they give me a new one every 6 months. So they give me one of those, one of these every 6 months. But then the other sleeves, they give me three.
So something that I learned that I didn't know was a thing until I just kind of glanced at it, and y'all may already know, was that this stuff go up to like stage 4. What
Yes, I didn't know that either.
I was like,
Mhm.
what is this stages? I panicked when I saw it just even in the whole quantitative stage thing. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh
And
wow.
it once you get like what's called the elephant arm, I guess that's like stage 4, and they're like only thing that can help it is liposuction, and you are in a sleeve 24/7 for the rest of your life.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
See, that's what I don't
Really?
want.
I don't either.
So
Wow.
that
I don't want that.
the lymphedema has stages too?
Yes,
That's
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and 4. Oh, 0, and it goes
Wow.
Wow.
to 0 because I went from 1 to 0.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm a zero.
That's kind of I don't know if that's for every condition, because even with the rheumatoid, I was
Yeah,
like, wait a
Yeah, it
minute, it's
is.
stages
Has
for rheumatoid
stages too?
arthritis. Yeah. It
I was
has
like this.
stages and it actually tells you where it begins and where it starts at. Hmm.
Really
Hmm.
I was like
interesting.
this.
Wow. Well, that's
Oh,
good.
so
That
it
is
starts
something
at
good to know.
stages. So that means
Yeah.
Janelle, yours went down.
Yeah, I'm a zero.
Yeah,
I'm a zero. But I don't want it to get nothing, so that's why I wear my sleeve.
yeah.
I don't want
Does
it
it
to get
ever
big.
go away?
It may
No.
not.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
So,
Right.
Janelle, let me ask you this. Did they offer you, well, first and foremost, did you have to have your lymph nodes removed? Were they impacted at all?
I did have 8 lymph nodes removed for my double
And when
mastectomy.
you had that, did they offer you a lymphodemus bypass?
No, I didn't know about that too. You told until the last call with you. I swear to God, I didn't know about that.
So they have another one. You may want to ask them about this. It's like post lymphodemus bypass.
Hmm.
And they don't do it in the armpit area like they would have while you were actively in surgery. Good Lord, the bugs. They will do it, sorry, y'all.
that's what you
They
had
will
when you
do
in Florida.
it, man, and then I'm in front of somebody's car lights. But they will do it once you've been through the wrapping and you've had the regression of lymphedema. And so, like, you went from 1 to 0, me too. So now I'm waiting to actually potentially do another preventative surgery because I had the lymphedema bypass
Right.
during it. So now they're going to take the dye, put it in like in the middle of your fingers, and that tracks the lymph nodes to see where the cutoff is. And they'll do some little slits in my arms to try to reroute them again. This lymphodemus bypass, whether it's post or I guess during, is also a preventative surgery that you can have repeatedly to
Wow.
try to keep from getting lymphedema.
Oh, I'm
And it's
definitely
super
talking to
tiny.
my doctor.
It's super tiny. But now I will say that it's by a microaggressive, I know I'm saying it wrong, micro something surgeon, microplastic surgeon. So whomever did like if you had any type of breast augmentation work, I don't know if you did any of that, but I know that my deep flap
Mm-hmm.
surgeon is the
Hmm.
one who does that because that's another
Oh,
micro
right.
surgeon. So you can
Oh,
ask them, and
okay.
then they're gonna have to probably refer you out to a micro surgeon because that's what it is. They're looking at those little lymph nodes. And so I'm like, when I asked them, I was just like, okay, so when I get that surgery, it's gonna be fixed, right? And they was like,
Right.
well, it
Oh,
could slow it down. And so to give you an idea of what that looked like for me, I had surgery September the 5th, 2022. Is that right? No, 2023. I had surgery September the 5th for my mastectomy with that as of what's this, 3 months ago? So that would be June. I would say as of March of 2025, I had lymphedema. So
oh
it
wow.
only lasted me about a year and a half before it started to show signs.
Yeah.
just to give you an idea of how long it can last. But they're like, you can have it repeatedly, which I thought was weird. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm with it. I don't want no big arm. This big
That's
arm
how
thing.
I feel too. I'm with that surgery too. Let's prevent it. Come on.
Baby, this big arm that infected so many of my outfits. I'll be like,
Come
I can't do
on.
this. I can't do this.
That's how I feel. These sleeves is not going with my fits
They
at all.
are
So
not
that
it.
means you always walking around with that sleeve on then, huh?
Or you don't wear what you want to wear.
Yeah.
You literally stuck. And it's crazy because when I first got in my sleeve, I had to go buy shirts that would fit my arm and my sleeve in it. But as I've had the wrapping, which I've been in the wrapping for about 4 weeks, now I can wear all of my shirts that I had prior to having to have the sleeve because it's pressed it down.
Right.
So, I mean, it works. It's just a headache.
See, that's why I like you all, because you all just know all this good stuff.
Now, the one
Oh,
little fact I think is
it
crazy. I don't
is
know if this
teaching
bothers
each
you.
other.
Yeah.
Well,
Let
you
me
know
ask
they have the HR2 low. You know that's another thing they found today.
Yeah, I saw that.
HER2 low.
Yeah,
Yep.
they have a new drug. I've been seeing the commercial for it.
It starts with an E,
For it.
but they give you
Instead
Herceptin.
of it saying, instead of it being,
full
like if you got diagnosed, if you was, I guess it's saying misdiagnosed for HR
Okay,
negative, you'll
I'm
be
gonna tell you just what
HR
it is.
low.
Give my little
I've been
research
actually
on it.
reading a lot of studies that say that it's almost better to have that HER2 receptor in your breast
Yeah.
cancer
It
because
is.
of the treatments that they found to be very helpful for women with that. Yeah.
It is.
I don't know.
That's I
Because of
agree.
the
I think
shot,
I mean
because of
I
the
know
shot.
it's not like the easy cancer, but that's kind of the one that they have all the treatments for, maintenance and everything.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
hearing. That and
for
ER
the
positive.
HER2. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I have that, but I have grade 3, so mine was aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
So it had to come out. But that HER2 low, I looked it up, and I had a magazine, and it was talking about that's something new.
Mm-hmm. On the
That is
spectrum,
not
right?
old.
Which you would
I'm
think
trying to find
that's
it.
funny that it's something new, considering that ERPR is also on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like you can have ER 1%, PR 50%, and they learning that ER positive has a better outcome when it's in a higher percentage to ER negative. I don't know if y'all saw that. ER negative seems to be complicated. If it's not there, it seems to be complicated.
Yeah, like with triple negative.
Yeah, triple negative is
Mhm.
there's nothing. I mean, there's a clinical trial now with triple negative. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, it
There
is.
is
They're
one.
doing more trials for it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my little research that I did on that HER2. I don't have the magazine up here, but if you subscribe to this magazine, it's called Cancer. They tell you all stuff, and that's one of them.
Hey,
They're
Janelle,
finding
when you
out
do oh, I'm sorry, I
about
didn't mean to cut
that.
you off.
Huh?
I was asking Janelle. I'm sorry, I didn't know you. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was
No,
just
it's
gonna ask
okay. It's okay.
Janelle if when you had your sleeve on, did it give you headaches and make you go to the potty more and all that jazz?
Yes.
Make you tired?
I just asked somebody that. That's crazy. I literally just asked somebody. It's like every time I put the sleeve on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Really?
Someone else told me that happens to her too.
It give me
Right.
intense
Because it's
headache.
squeezing
It's
liquid.
literally like
Because it's
lightly
probably
squeezing.
squeezing.
It make you go
That's
to the bathroom.
crazy.
That ain't for me.
Yeah,
So
that's
everything
so.
all in the bathroom on the potty, huh?
Going to the
And then you
potty.
go back to work to Tequila. That must be something.
Oh, yes, I did go back to work, and that's a whole headache. These jobs is ghetto. For lack of better terms, these jobs, they hours. I'm just like, how do people even be doing this, man? I'm
I'll be
like,
saying the same thing.
I'll be so busy when I didn't work, and I was off for 3 months, and I was like so busy. It just feel like I'm always in a race. Now I sit at work, and I'm at my little desk at work, at home, or and I'm just like running in my mind still. I feel like I'm out of breath, and I'm like, this is just not the life, man. This is
When you get home, the kids are finished with their homework.
Man, no, that's a whole nother scenario because you're at home. I'm at home. I'm in the other room. Having arguing
Oh,
through the wall,
Right.
So you're
working
working from
home.
home.
Yeah, so I'm arguing through the wall half the time. But I
oh, but
did,
then you got to
I
do
did,
homework after.
yeah, well, and I did actually opt to go ahead and do teachers this year. So they got virtual teachers now, and that even is a headache. I'm like, why did I hire y'all if y'all gonna get on my nerves going on my phone? I don't really got time for this right now. So
Okay,
yeah,
I found out what I was looking for. That HER2 low patients were treated like HER2 negative patients, and they now qualify for targeted therapies that improve outcomes. That's what that.
Mhm.
And it says many HER2 low patients are hormone receptor positive, but some triple negative cancers also fall in that group.
Mhm.
So, but I know they have treatment. I've never seen it. I know they show Herceptin because that's what I have. But then there's another one. So they have two treatments for that one. That's new. I never
Okay.
heard of this HER2. I guess because I have the whole three positive.
Triple
Mhm.
positive.
Yeah, which I have the overexpression of all those hormones.
Mhm.
So I'm on the therapy to keep it from getting too aggressive. So
Mhm.
mine is aggressive too, but because you don't have any, it's more aggressive. And that's more Black women get that negative than the positive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and a lot of young women, they say.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
definitely on the rise in younger women under the age of 40.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because I
definitely.
did a podcast about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like 7 minutes long, but I just wanted to bring awareness to so young women will go get checked.
Yeah.
And Janelle was kind of instrumental, her and Tisha and Son, because they're all young and they
Mm-hmm.
have this. And Janelle had to she was dismissed. Tisha
Mm-hmm.
wasn't believed, and I'm sure Sonnet wasn't either, because they don't think we know our bodies. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to advocate for all of these things, otherwise, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you, ladies, because this is how I'm learning. So this is where I'm getting my little podcast from.
You gotta
From your
advocate for all the things you need in, like after
Yes.
treatment as well, like just to
Yes.
recover.
Yes.
It's like if I don't say, oh, I need physical therapy, they're not gonna offer it to
No.
No,
me.
No.
they're not going to
Mm-mm.
offer it to
You
you
gotta
if
do
you
all the
don't
research
tell them.
yourself to figure out what could possibly help you feel better,
Mm-hmm.
or get better once chemo and radiation has destroyed certain things.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in their mind, they just did their job of just getting rid of the cancer.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way they look at it. And they, even with the packets that we get about the residuals or the side effects, it's always told like a year or two, but that's not necessarily true. And it
Right.
also depends on the patient.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think another
Mm.
big thing that that some people, I wish that more people understood too, is the importance of the facility that you go through, the network,
Yes.
because we know this is a business, and they're in the business to get what they want to get out of it. And I think that was just on that saying, like, if I don't say I want physical therapy, they're not gonna offer it to me. Well, if you go to those I think it's what they call, or is it
Yes.
NCI,
Yeah.
the study
Yeah.
type of facilities or
Mhm.
whatnot? I'm not saying you're gonna get everything, no doubt about that. But like, I see two physicians. I go to one that's like I don't even want to know, I don't even want to give it nothing, but it's just ratchet. Because I just go there for one thing, and then I go to another that's NCI or whatnot institute, and
Mhm.
the treatment and the care and just even the phone call quality is just
Different.
totally different, you know what I mean, for the levels of care. And just so happened one of my friends literally does her full care through that other facility. And I'm just like, man, and it was crazy. The CEO or the CFO of the facility's wife got breast cancer, and he is of the lower grade and chose to take his wife to the other one that I go to that is higher of the two.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
Yeah.
That in itself speaks volumes opposed
Right.
to sometimes who your primary physician may refer you to. Like
Right.
man, if I always want to tell people, just do your homework and kind of see. I hate to say this, follow the money.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
to the research hospitals. That's what I tell them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
Go to the research hospitals.
yeah,
and
go
not
follow the
just
money and not the Medicaid. Take your
Mm-mm.
Medicaid. You got
But
it.
that's
You
not
could take your Medicaid
that's
and go anywhere. I
Take
try
your
to
but
Medicaid.
tell people that.
that's
Exactly.
also like here.
Uh-huh.
That also like here where you have the different hospitals like Methodist, Memorial, even MD Anderson, and they have different locations in
Yeah.
different cities.
Yep.
So I'm just give a prime example on my side of town. It's certain things you're not gonna get over here. And I literally just told my new PCP that it's a shame that I had to come over here, and I said, excuse me, but the white folks area to get the care that I need.
You
And
right.
it's literally the same it's the same hospital, but just in a different area.
Hey,
You
one
right.
is in the ghetto and one is in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
It's in
Right.
the nicer neighborhood.
Over
Yeah.
there to where the white people at.
Mm-hmm.
Parents
So that,
paid your
yeah.
insurance.
Yeah.
Act like you got the
Oh,
carcasity just like them. Act like you got the full-fledged carcasity with your
Mm-hmm.
EBT card, Medicaid card. I
All of
believe
it,
that.
because you get the same type of treatment.
They
Yeah,
not
yeah,
all
yeah.
of that stuff is the exact same thing, but that's the one thing
Exactly.
I would follow the money because
Mm-hmm.
even thinking about that, like some of these facilities offer scholarships that people don't even be knowing, and it
They
can
pay your bills. They do all that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
do exactly like all of that
Hmm.
stuff, and but unfortunately, I know when you come down with a diagnosis like this, that initially your first thing is just survival mode, but
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that the people that listening to this take that time and think about that your survival mode is just beyond that initial visit. This is gonna happen. You're
This
gonna be
is a
considered.
long time.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle now,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and it's crazy because once you let one person touch you, it's hard to get other people to. You can't
Yes,
even switch up no more. So
Hmm.
yes,
it's a little
Mm.
tricky.
yes.
You gotta be cautious before you let them pump whatever they want to pump in your veins.
And don't be afraid to get more than one, two, three, four,
4,
five
5,
opinions if
6,
you have
7,
to.
8. Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do, because it's
Almost.
costly, with the copays and stuff, but it's also going to be, you want to be with the right care for no matter what you have, whether it's cancer or leukemia, you got to be with the right person for your care.
That's why I said you always got to go get more than one opinion. I
You're
got
right.
Mhm,
3. So,
mhm,
I don't want to cut y'all off. It's time for me to pop in this room with these kids. I hate
mhm.
that I got Casey in short this time, but until next
oh, you going back to do homework?
She about to. She
this
has to
time,
be mom.
See you, Tequila.
I
Bye,
got one kid.
Tequila Boo.
See you later.
See you next time.
Bye, Boo.
Bye,
All right.
y'all. Goodbye.
Okay. Look at Tequila. She ain't trying to go.
She trying to figure out how to get off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, but it's always good to get more than one opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
That's one thing I could say.
I
But I
know.
know Sloan Kettering, for
Mhm,
me, I guess it was my pride. I didn't want to ask for help, like
mhm,
financially,
Hmm.
mhm,
until my doctor noticed that I wanted to go back to work early.
mhm,
And she was like, "Why are you going back?" I said, "First of all, I'm only getting half a paycheck and I
mhm,
got bills to pay." And
Hmm.
that's when the nurse told me that they have a scholarship fund.
Yep.
A lot,
It wasn't a lot, but it was something
But
that
it's
got
something,
me
right?
through.
mhm,
a
Yes.
lot of places have like social workers that are there, and you can talk to them, and they'll help you.
mhm,
That's who helped me, the social
I
worker.
talked to the social worker at my oncologist office, and they were, helping me pay for gas and stuff. Like it was
Yes.
just like it was little, but they gave me other resources and places I could apply for financial assistance and things like that. So it's like you
Yeah, they
definitely
do.
gotta
They
get your
did help me.
resources.
I went.
Like
So,
open your mouth about the things.
Yes,
yeah,
because there's
Closed
resources
mouth
out
don't
there.
get fed.
Dead
you
serious.
sure
For
don't.
real.
You really got to speak up, otherwise nobody hears you.
Mhm,
And people will ask me, why am I always telling my story? Because you need to hear it.
yeah,
Maybe your
Somebody
family
needs to
members
hear
will
it.
come up with it.
yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want to hear it, somebody else will listen. So
Correct.
yeah, like when I went to the store today to get something, here's Leon, the man that cuts the cold cuts, telling everybody I'm a survivor. I didn't ask you to say all that. Because he was giving out, he had a box of breast cancer pills. So, like anybody passed by, he was like, here, take up all the workers. They walking around with the pin on because Leon's giving them to them. And he was like, and I had another pin, but I have it on today. He was like, get over here and take your pin. And he's telling everybody, she's a survivor. I was like, oh, this Leon, I gotta love him. He's too much. But he let everybody know that I was a survivor. So that made me feel good. Yeah. But we're all survivors because we all advocate for ourselves. Yeah.
That's right.
You know, and that's why I said Janelle was doing her thing. Miss Sonnet was out there riding her bike before. You don't ride your bike anymore?
I haven't rode it in a while.
No.
It's just with my son. He's just very demanding of my time.
You ride the bike when he rides his bike.
He don't know how to ride yet. That's the problem. I'm trying to get him to learn, and he's
Oh,
just not interested at all. I'm like,
No,
please just
oh,
ride. Come on, come
that
on.
sucks.
Yeah, he's
he
not
doesn't want to
interested.
know.
How old is he?
He's 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Boys are slow. Okay, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
my
he's
daughter was
nice.
like 3 when she learned how to ride her bike, but
Yeah,
Boys
he's
are
yeah.
never
slow.
been interested. He would be 2 years old telling me, "Ah, I'm tired."
Oh, that's not his thing. That's not his thing. It's okay. We don't have to change him.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm
He's
tired. I'm like,
tired
you tired? Okay.
from doing
Tired from
what?
when he played a game, he played Roblox.
Yeah, he plays
That's
games.
that's what they
Yeah.
do.
And
These kids is different.
he prefers to like, go out and play tag with his friends.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's not interested in the riding bikes.
I bet you if they would ride bikes, he would ride a bike.
So they start
You
riding
think?
bikes
Are
around the
y'all talking
neighborhood,
about
right?
me?
Yes, we
Yeah. Look
are.
how cute he is.
Yes,
He's so handsome,
Thank
Sonnet.
you.
Look at him. He looks
He's
just
been
like
wanting
you.
to come on and say hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
how are
He looks
you?
just like you.
Good. I
Yes.
know.
That's good. You're so cute.
Girl, that's your
Thank
baby.
you.
Mm.
The ball, I'm gonna play my tablet. Okay.
All right, he's going to play with his tablet. Okay.
He said tomorrow.
Oh,
He
tomorrow
Oh,
has
you can play with
tomorrow.
his
restrictions
tablet.
during the week.
Oh, he doesn't play games during the week?
No, not too much because he can get immersed in that thing and then you can't
Oh,
reach him.
Tamika got boys.
Okay,
Weren't
see
they
you.
kind of slow?
Yes, Lord. Well, no boys now. I got men.
got
When they
men.
was boys, they were
Yeah.
slow, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I
yeah,
try to
yeah,
tell people
yeah.
boys don't
They,
learn like girls.
yeah, they're a little bit slower. I noticed that kind of sort of this, past weekend with my grandson and my grandniece, where they're on two different levels and two different ages, just 2 years, 2 months apart. But you could tell one is my grandniece is speaking more, and he's more of the observer.
Yeah.
But he's also pulling up and trying to walk, and she's trying to crawl instead of rolling over. So it's like they both are doing. So it's like they both looking at each other like, okay, I see what you're doing, but I'm not doing it yet.
Yeah.
Girls
Yeah.
just
Boys
want
are
to be
slow,
grown. They want to be grown
Yes.
quick too. That's really
Yes.
what it is. That's how I feel.
Yes.
but the
Yes.
girls,
Yeah,
you
girls
think
Yes.
want to be
so?
grown quick. They just want to
Yes.
be grown. My
Yes.
daughter's 11. She's still a kid though. She still likes me. She's not like a preteen yet, so I'm good.
Good.
I'm good
And
right
I
now.
hope she
Good.
stay that
Good.
way for a while.
Exactly. She's
Mm-hmm.
good. But
Yeah.
she's my only one though, so I don't have to,
Yeah,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
her father
Dublin
spoiled
too.
her. You think that works?
Yeah, she's a daddy's girl. But she's a mama's
Mm-hmm.
girl. She's more like a grandma's girl. What is it? Today's Thursday. She'll call my mother tomorrow to pick her up for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that gives you a break then.
This every
Grandma's doing a
weekend.
good job.
She don't even want to be with us. Like
No?
she's a deadbeat. We call her a deadbeat daughter because she leaves us every weekend.
Now she
Grandma's
want to be
doing a
with
good
grandma all
job.
the time.
Dang.
Yeah,
She only wants to
grandmas
be
do
with us
do
when
a
we're
good
when we're
job.
doing things.
They do a
Yeah.
good job. They spoil them and then they bring them back.
Yeah,
Then
literally.
you gotta undo it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell me
Horrible.
about it. My son is grown, so I went through it, so I already know. Yeah, it was horrible. Horrible.
Horrible.
Yes, until today, he's still talking about grandma. She's gone, but
I can't
yeah,
even say no.
Mm-hmm.
you can't say no.
No, I
No,
can't say
because
no
then
to
she
that's
the
my
bad
to my
guy.
mama. I can't say no to
Because
my
she
Yeah,
then
mama.
that's
she'll be the
true.
bad guy. If she
Yeah,
say
she'll
no,
be
she'll be the
yeah,
bad guy.
yeah, and then your
She can't
daughter will
say
be
no.
Mm-mm.
saying stuff that you mean to her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about a son. Your baby ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Them boys
He's
don't go nowhere.
he's stuck to you. Okay, so you don't have to ever
Yeah.
worry. He ain't going nowhere. He be stuck. So what else is going on in breast cancer world?
In the
Um,
breast cancer world.
and earlier this week, I was looking at Good Morning America, and they are talking about lobular, lobular,
Lobular.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Lola,
lobular
yeah,
is on the rise in the
really?
breast cancer. Yes, it's on the rise. It's
Wow.
actually surpassing some of the other forms of breast cancer.
Oh wow.
I have to
Yeah,
research that
yeah, yeah,
and do my podcast for my education to
yeah.
teach women that don't really understand it. Because I know when
Right.
I got it, all I
Mm-hmm.
knew was the word breast cancer,
Mm-hmm.
benign, malignant, and it was stages.
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't know the
Wasn't
subtypes.
until I
Right.
didn't know. I saw
Mm-hmm.
that DICS, but I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is it?
What is that?
Yeah,
It's duct
this
carcinoma.
Inductive
yeah,
carcinoma. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I had to it's really important that you look at your pathology report
Yeah.
and dissect
I
it for
think so. I
yourself.
think
Yeah.
people need to understand a lot of people don't understand their cancer diagnosis, and that makes me
No.
cringe.
And like my
Like,
doctor would say, Dr. Google will help you out. And that's what it was.
Mm.
I went to the medical dictionary in the
Mm-hmm.
phone and I did my research, but mine was crazy because it said malignant
Mm-hmm.
and I was reading benign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I said it was my mind playing tricks on me because I didn't want to accept the diagnosis. So I mean, me and my coworker, we reading. I'm like, yo, Steven, I ain't got nothing. And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, good, my friend, good. And then when I really read it, I was I was really devastated. It's just like when I went to the doctor's office and I was like, I know what stage I am. I'm stage 2A. And she was like, no, you're 2B. And I was like, why? And that's what she told me, that there
Mm-hmm.
was lymph node there. It never opened up or anything, but it was a lymph node there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that's how I understood. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I had to really ask questions. So I would always look in at this pathology report. It was like when they have the side effects, and the nurse would be like, "Don't read the side effects." I read them anyway because my hair was coming out, so I wanted to know,
Mm-hmm.
is that a side effect? She was like, "I don't think so." It was. That's that aroma. What was that? Letrozole. It took my hair out up here. So I always tell people read the pathology report. Get Mr. Google out and he'll do the work. If you don't
Mm.
know how to use if you don't use Mr. Google, AI works wonders too.
I,
AI will
um,
definitely help.
I was grateful to my surgical oncologist after they did the double mastectomy. They sent my pathology, sent it then to see, what was there, what was they correct on what they diagnosed me with, and she actually framed it for me. She made it big and framed it for me. So I look at that all the time, and just to reflect back, what was trying to take me out.
So my doctors, they threw diagrams.
Mm-hmm.
So I would understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because especially when I asked about what is this breast cancer?
Mm-hmm.
And he drew a diagram of how it looks and how it just detaches the bad cell, gets to the good cell, and that's it. Yeah. So I had a good team, a very good team. Now I got the survivor team. So y'all pray for me because I got a new one to see. So I don't know. So she gonna have to get used to me. So because I ask a lot of questions. So a lot. Just like my skin, it got kind of messed up, and I'm like, why is my skin looking like this? Is it that medicine? You know what? You go outside and then it's telling you after if you taking those that medicine, the letrozole, esomeprazole, it could be sensitivity to the sun. And I'm like, wow,
Hyperpigmentation.
yeah,
Hyperpigmentation.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even look my color, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's spots there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my feet, the bottom of my feet, they're hard now. And I'm like, what the heck? All of that and the estrogen,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
that's what's missing. Well, it shouldn't be missing. It should be an overexpression of it, but apparently it's all over the place. So what else y'all got going on? Tamika's usually the talker. What's up, Tamika?
I told you what I got going on. I'm advocating now for this rheumatoid arthritis.
But you
That's
got to
where I'm
tell them
at.
about your events,
Oh
especially Tisha.
Lord.
She in Georgia.
Yeah, I got a lot of events going on. So November we um have the third annual Paint Through Your Pain here in Houston, but we've added on to that November the 1st, and we've made it an art therapy weekend. So now we have an event that's called Stories on My Skin. And it's a day that we have a tattoo artist to do tattoos like the one that I have here. And then we have Miss Maria coming in to do the areola prosthesis, and then we have Ramisha that's going to be doing the areola tattooing. So that's the premise of it because as you guys know, I'm big on tattoos, and sometimes that's just another form of art therapy to go through the pain that you've been through. And so that's in November the 1st and November the 2nd here. December the 6th, we doing the pop-up Moxi Beauty bar for caregivers. It's the second year. So just like we do the cancer survivors in Atlanta and here in Houston, we're doing with Oval Beauty School. We give a free day for makeup, hair. We have people come in and talk about mental health, sexual health, um, spiritual health, different products that are not good for you, toxic products. And then we have vendors that are there that you can either sell things, they'll sell things to you, or you can sign up for any type of services they had. So in August, when we had it here, we had massage therapy, we had pole, kind of like a pole exercise, not the stripper pole, but it was a different form of pole exercise. And yeah, and we had Ramisha there. Yeah, because that was the first thing I said. I was like, what you mean pole exercise? She said, no, not that form of pole. And I was like, oh, okay. And so they came in, and then we also had someone that came in to talk about elevation and mentoring women on, this to, be motivated to self-care, self-awareness, and you know, about yourself. February. February 7th, 2026 is we're going to do the Meet the Author Cancer Reflections at the 44th and 3rd bookstore. So at that event, we invite,
Where's that at? In Georgia?
yes, it's in Atlanta. That's going to
All
be
right, Tisha, you
Atlanta.
can get there.
Yes, it's in Atlanta. It's on the west side of the city of Atlanta, and it's at a black owned bookstore by a husband and wife. And they have a back area that's kind of like a den. So we have Zainab was there this year, and Miss Francis, and they're gonna be there next year as well. But we also have three more, yeah, three more authors that has joined us. And we actually have our first author that's under the age of 40, that she was diagnosed at the age of 30 for breast cancer. She said she got married, um, at a birthday, and then she got diagnosed at 30.
Like
So
that's what's happened to all of us.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Had a
And so
birthday, and then we
mm,
get this diagnosis.
right, right. And
Well,
I thought that she would be a definitely added piece to a younger voice on breast cancer.
But we're gonna
And
have to get you down there to Florida with Sonnet and
well,
Sequila.
that is well,
Yeah.
that's what we're working on. So, the pop-up Moxi Beauty bar that normally be in Atlanta, the owner Greg, he actually has moved to Gainesville, Florida, and so we are putting things in motion to actually have our first pop-up in Florida, and he's going to be the liaison that's working with the Florida communities to have it there. So that's going to be one of our spots. And then we also, Charlotte in September. So we're expanding.
Nice.
Pop Up Recipe
So
Beauty Bar is
these are beauty
expanding.
schools that you're using to do this?
Yes, yes, I definitely told them after this year, which you would think I would thought about that years ago, but this is the third year that I've done it with Ogle, and this was the first year I actually had a better view of this is better to have at a school because the students, the instructors, the vendors, the directors, it's a community event. It's not just for the cancer survivors and the breast cancer survivors and the caregivers. Is a whole community event. And we had a lot of the vendors that network with each other that are now showing up at each other's events. And you have a lot of the students the next day that actually would on that Monday that always come to the director and saying thank you for allowing us to come because we have people who talk about insurance and a lot of the students they don't know about life insurance and medical insurance and how some of your insurance actually can pay for some of your things for cancer. So they didn't know things like that. So that's why the pieces started putting together that it's not just about us, it's about the community as a whole. And the more people we reach about cancer, insurance, hospice, death, toxic, toxic stuff that you put on your skin or put in your body, all those different things, especially with it being a beauty school and they're doing hair. So they should know about the chemicals that they're putting on their client skin, but also affecting their own skin that they're going
Yeah.
to be, utilizing, not just the skin, just inhaling it and all of that. So that's when I started saying, okay, this needs to be definitely at a beauty school because it was a young lady that actually reached out to me from Charlotte that wanted to do one. And I told her it strictly has to be at a beauty school because that's where it doesn't start there, but it needs to start there because most of us, we go get our hair, nails, skin, all those things done. And it's not always what is going in your body. Sometimes, most of the time, it's what you got putting on your body. So that's why we have definitely partnered with other schools. That's our range, and even the one that's in Atlanta now, Olga Beauty School has now trickled over to Atlanta. So we're going to be doing the pop up there now since Greg has moved back to Florida.
Oh, okay. You near Gainesville, Sonnet? Are you near Gainesville?
No, Tequila and I by Tampa.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm in Tampa. She's in I believe Riverview, but it's still like right out. It's still the same counties as
Okay.
oh, it's the same county.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to get to that county.
I am. We
Tampa
can
is
partner
growing,
together.
so
Yeah, we could partner together because that's what I told the young lady that reached out to me from Charlotte. I was like, this is a partnership for the community. So any city that would like for me to come, it's a partnership for us to reach the community together. So I don't know, about certain cities And that's why, with the partnership is reach the person that's there is able to connect to the schools that, you know, we could connect together. And
Right.
even Francis with you in New York, like Maria, we
I'm
had Maria
looking.
on, huh?
I'm looking for you up here.
And I'll
Yes.
come to the New York one too.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, because she's from New York.
Yeah.
Okay. What part of New York?
She says
Queens.
hello, y'all.
Okay. Huh?
I said, speaking of Maria, she says hello, y'all.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she
Tell her
texts
say
you.
hello.
Yeah.
Tell her I say hi.
Because we
Um,
had somebody that said that this is what the community needs, the stories on your skin. And I said, Maria, we've been talking. And she was like, yeah, we need to take it to Georgia. I said, I'm game for it. I'm from Georgia. Why not? And so we
Okay.
even thinking about New York and we thinking about Virginia. And
Well,
that's
Maria knows people up here too.
yeah. She literally is licensed in New York,
Oh,
Jersey, Virginia, Georgia. So she's in those
and
areas.
Janelle is going, so she's gonna have to listen to this. So in case she wanna
Yeah,
go get tattooed, if she
yeah,
decides to get her breast done, or if she decides not to, she
right.
could still
And
get the tattoos.
and that's what me and Maria was talking about on the live, that just with her doing those areola prosthesis, it gives us who have done reconstruction a different view and a different option of, if you don't have nipple sparing, you don't want to do tattooing, you can always do a prosthetic if you want to. You can take it on,
Right.
take it off. You could play around with it however you want to, do
Yeah,
it.
you
It's
big
a
into
part of
them,
your
so
healing. Yeah, it's a part of the healing of what we've
yeah,
been through. Hmm.
because you've lost part of your body,
Yeah, yeah, it's an
something you've
amputation.
had all
I know
your
people don't,
life,
yeah, people
and then
don't
it's
want to
going,
say it, but that's what it is. It's an amputation.
yes, it's
yeah.
an amputation. Yep. No
Mm-hmm.
matter how we look at even my little lumpectomy, it's still a disfigurement to me, because they're not even anymore. One's up
Mm-hmm.
here, one's down there, like Tim T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're not, they're not even no more T-shirt.
They're not
And
even.
yeah, and that's the one thing, that was one of the reasons why I didn't do a lumpectomy. My breast was already small, and they told me if we take that piece out, it's literally like you said, it's gonna look like
It's
you are flat
lopsided.
and you
Yeah.
got one A cup and no cup. That's basically what they
Yes,
said
I'm
what it
always
looked
I'm always
like.
pulling this side up, pull it
Right.
up,
So
make
I
it look
said
like
I might as
it's the
well take
same.
them off anyway. They were
Yeah.
small, just take them on off.
I tried, but the doctor was like, you only have a lump. You don't need
Mm,
to get them taken off.
mm-hmm,
Just
mm-hmm,
do it that way. He said, if you were younger, then I would say go for the mastectomy to do
mm-hmm.
the reconstruction. He was like, you're 60 years old. What are you worried about it for? I was like, because I want to be even.
Right. And it's your choice. I
Yeah,
Right.
think that's where I feel like the doctors don't understand from our point of view. It's our choice
yeah,
because in our minds, when we hear breast cancer, I know with me, I thought of death. That was the first thing I thought of. And then once I got all the information, I was like, okay, it's not a death sentence, but then it's also something that would still be in the back of my head. Um, having it again, or this having secondary cancer, and those are the things that they don't realize that being out here. Yeah, they're thinking on a medical
right.
side of it, but us, that's actually going through it, they don't understand how we're going to have to deal with whether we take them off, whether we don't take them off, whether we get a lumpectomy, whether we get implants or a deep flap, whether we go flat. Those are the things that we have to think about
And that's
Mm.
what we live with the rest of our
for the
lives.
rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Exactly. The rest of our lives, while they still going on as doctors and still going on as, helping other survivors. That's something that we have to live with.
Let me ask you a question, all of you. For me, I had three different doctors. I had the breast surgeon.
Mhm.
And the breast surgeon, he had his team. So he had him first, his medical doctor, which was the medical oncology, and the radiologist oncologist. Did you all go to three or you went to the same doctor?
I had a breast surgeon, I had an oncologist, I had a radiologist,
Okay, so you went to three different doctors.
I had a plastic surgeon.
Right, so you had four.
Yeah.
Did you sign it? You had,
I had three.
okay.
I have a breast surgeon, oncology breast surgeon, oncologist, and a plastic surgeon.
What about you, Tamika? You had you went to three different people, right?
Yeah, I had three oncologists, surgical oncologists, and the plastic surgeon.
Now let me ask you another question. I had this conversation with Zania.
Mm.
My breast cancer surgeon, I was like, do you know the stage? And he told me that's why you have a medical oncologist. They will know the stage and they will prescribe what the next treatment is. So that's when I found out my stage. With the radiologist, she couldn't tell me, the medical oncologist couldn't tell me what the radiologist was going to do, but that wasn't her job. So I went to see that one. Did yours work like that with three different people that were explaining the next steps to your procedures?
I'll say for me, most of my people, they in the same healthcare network, so it was easier for them to communicate because they was kind of like across the street from each other.
Oh,
So it's like my oncologist knows who my breast surgeon is, who knows who my radiologist
yeah,
is.
because they work like a team.
Yeah. So they
Mine
all
was a team
work
too, but
together
I thought
in different
breast
buildings.
surgeons would know the stage. And he told me that's not what he does. He's the
Right.
surgeon. He does the surgery, he removes it, and then, stitches it up. I went to see him to make sure I was okay. And then I asked him, so what is the stage? And he was like, you will see a medical oncologist that's in my team. She will give you the stage and she will tell you the next, the medical part, the medicine that she's going to do. And she sure did. And then when she told me after she was finished, then I go see the radiologist. And then she'll do her part. So
That's
I
like,
thought that was pretty cool. And I
yeah,
really
that's
believe that the breast surgeon, he might have known, but because that wasn't his job, it was the medical oncologist's job to tell me, and that was his team.
My
And
that's
he
breast
let
not
me
how
know.
told
mine did.
His
No.
team will
all of my
tell
stuff.
you. Huh?
I said
Well,
my breast surgeon told me like my stage and everything, how big it was,
Mm-hmm.
all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was
well,
like
he
all
told me how big it was,
he did
but
my
he wouldn't
oncologist.
tell me the stage. And I think he didn't tell me because he didn't want me to go home with that on my mind too. You
Yeah.
know, you just having this surgery. It's like your follow-up appointment. And it's like, do I really want to tell this girl that I know? I swear they know. But because, he was just more fascinated because we got the same birthday. That's it. So, he was like, I was his favorite patient. We got the same birthday. I don't think that was his position to tell me
Mm.
because he couldn't tell me what the next protocol was. He
Well,
couldn't
I
tell me
think
what
each
medicine was
facility
going to
is
happen.
different
Huh?
because I think each facility is different. My GYN was the one that referred me once we got the results from my biopsy, then she referred me to a surgical oncologist
Yeah,
first.
mine did too, but I didn't like the one she referred me to because I thought she ain't know what she talking about. So.
Yeah, so once I went to the surgical oncologist, the one that she referred me to, I also remember got two consultations. Well, they were the one that told me the stage, the grade, how big it was, what my treatment would be. They told me everything. So then they referred me to the oncologist. So it was like they was the first step first. And then I went to the oncologist, and the oncologist basically broke down what they said. So it was like a tier. and they all, like you said, was in a team. They actually,
Yeah, they work
um,
as a team.
yeah, they actually take each patient's case when they have the breast cancer or any cancer case. They actually sit around a round table and
Yeah.
talk about, what the patient, this is the patient, their name, what they have. But literally the first person that I saw was the surgical oncologist. She took all my mammograms. She looked at all of them from the first one I've ever had to the last one I had, even down to the diagnostic. She looked at the biopsy. She did all of that. She was the one that told me the stage, the grade, the treatment, the everything. And it was the same even with the second consultation. She did the same thing. And then once they, assess you and tell you, well, this, and this, then that's when the oncologists come in to tell you what type of treatment you're going to
Mm.
have. And because you already going to decide with the surgical oncologist as far as whether you're doing chemo, radiation, surgery, but on the oncologist side, he just tell you, okay, well, you're going to have these many levels of chemo. This is you, if you choose this, you with me with triple negative, if you choose to keep your breast, you're gonna have to have radiation and this, and this. If you don't do it, then you won't. So he was the one that broke everything down. And he was the one that came in, at each chemo treatment to see me. But they worked, it was like this hand in hand. Even at my surgery, for the double mastectomy. It was my plastic surgeon and my surgical oncologist. My surgical oncologist came in first. She measured me out on what she was gonna take out, what she was gonna do. The plastic surgeon came in. He said, "Nope, I want to change that." He did his little eraser, and he was like, okay, now I want to do it this way, this way. So they both, I'm sitting up here in the thing like this, and they both just this, and she like, oh, well, okay. And that's how they was talking, like I wasn't even there, like I was a board. And then once she did her part, she moved out the way, and he came in and did his part. And then it went back to the oncologist. So they were the surgical oncologist was the first level that I
Mhm.
I got all my
See,
information.
maybe because I went to one hospital and they
Mm-hmm,
did the aspiration and
mm-hmm,
all of that. And my GYN, she is the
mm-hmm,
one that told me I did have breast cancer. But
mm-hmm,
all she
mm-hmm,
could do was tell me that it was the good one, the HER2.
mm,
That's all she knew, that was the one that's treatable. And then
mm-hmm,
she
Mm.
tell me to some quacky one of, anyway, I didn't like that doctor. So I was going to go to Cancer Care of America. You remember that? And then my gastroenterologist, he was like, why would you go to some place that you don't know anything about these doctors? Why don't you go where you know the doctors? And for Cancer Care of America, you had to go all the way to Philadelphia because I'm in New York. You go to Philadelphia, they do whatever they're going to do. You got to pay for the hotel, go back home to New York, and then keep going back and forth.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's
I
a
was
whole
like,
lot.
no.
A lot.
So then I went to Montefiore. That doctor was rude because he just came in there and he was like, you got breast cancer, chemo. I was like, that's it? So I told him I won't be back there again. Okay. He asked me where I was going. I told him. He knew who that doctor was. But because I didn't have all of those things done there, I had to bring the disc with me so they can read that. And that's why I'm asking that. And I'm thinking he didn't tell me because he didn't have that disc. But when he got the disc, he did tell me it wasn't small, it was the size of a pea. That's what he told me. So I'm thinking by the time they got to it, it might have grown a little bit, and that's why it was stage 2 and plus the lymph nodes. Because I had the radiation in me, that what nuclear stuff in me. Did you get the nuclear dye in you? No. I had nuclear dye inside of my breast and under my arm. So when they went in there, they could find it.
Oh, I had that because it like burned when they
Yeah. Yeah.
smoke. Oh my God, that thing burned. I was like,
Yeah.
what
It
world?
was nuclear it was you went to the nuclear medicine, they put this dye in you. So they
Hmm.
could see it when they do the surgery.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I got that too.
You
Yeah.
got that too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe because yours was a little different. I don't know. I know I had that nuclear dye though. And that thing burned. And the first thing they told me, don't go buy no dogs and no babies. No animals because
Okay.
of the nuclear dye.
Mm.
You had that too, Sonnet, right?
They gave it to me right before surgery.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Because I had surgery on the 7th. I went there on the 6th, and that's when they put that in me. And they was like, "You're not around dogs or nothing, or babies." Or I was like, "Why?" It was like, "Because you have nuclear medicine inside of you." Yep. So that's what I went through. So basically, they went through what I went through with that some of those things. Yours was different because you
Mm-hmm.
went to one place.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I was all over because I wanted other opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when and my boss is the one that was like, tell her to go to Sloan Kettering. I was like, whatever. I'm gonna think about her. I was like, what do you know? And
Mhm.
then I got a call from church, and the deacon was like, go to Sloan Kettering. So he set it up with somebody that he didn't know I knew. And she came with me. So she was my mouthpiece, she was my ears, everything. She, God rest her soul, she passed away from lung cancer, but no, pancreatic cancer this year.
Mm.
Last year. But anyway, Joyce was there with me. And Joyce, she was a blessing. She asked all the questions because she could see that my mind wasn't there. So I had that was as far as my team went, you know. Then I did all the other stuff by myself. I went to all those treatments, chemo. I had fun doing chemo, so I ain't gonna complain. I did. I had a window seat, and nobody could ever understand. They knew when Jeremy would see me, Jeremy was like, window seat is here. And I explained to him, when you're sitting in a room for 4 to 5 hours, getting that medicine in you, I don't want to be I don't want my back where I can't see nothing. I want to look out a window. I always got a window. That's why I was the window seat. So
Mhm.
yeah, then I got radiation. I'll never forget. I think I told Zane that the machine broke down with me in it. How about that?
Oh wow. I know once I went to radiation and the machine was broken and I think they only had like one other one that was working. They were so backed up. I was there for hours waiting. I was just like, oh my God.
But what side did you have to have radiation
I
on?
had radiation on the right because my
I had
cancer.
mine on the left. So I had to hold my breath.
Yeah.
And I'm
Me.
like, really? And they were like, can I go and come back? They were like, no, you gotta stay and finish it. I was
Mhm.
done. And I was doing this at work. So I'm going at lunchtime to do radiation.
No, no.
Oh
So
wow.
I would leave my job because I was like, I'll be back in a few minutes. Not that day. I was stuck. I was like, can I get out? And it was like, no, you gotta stay. And then your arm is up like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your arms are like this. You're laying in
Right.
this machine. You're like, can I get out? No. I was like, yo. I mean, that's why I had to make fun of all of this stuff. Because I didn't know what else to do. I had to make me feel good, So
Hmm.
I just laughed. But anyway, you got anything else to say? Anybody got anything else to say? Sonnet
No.
looked like she ready to go to sleep, like she said she
Yeah,
tired.
I'm always tired. That's my struggle.
You
Tired,
might be.
sleepy,
You might
But
be.
fatigued.
but you take
Like
some
have my
kind of
blanket and
medicine.
everything getting cold. The AC blowing harder. I'm like, wait a minute, is the
Oh,
temperature
you cold?
dropping? Look, the temperature dropping outside a little bit. Look, a little
How is
bit.
it here?
It's,
You know what it is up here? 44 degrees.
I wish it was like that here. Look,
Mm,
I
it's
wish.
44.
It's
No,
It's hot down there,
ours is
Sonny?
44 inside the house with the air.
Oh, it's hot up.
Oh,
It's hot there, Tisha.
67, so it's cool. It's
I wish. Oh my
What you
God.
got there?
I
100?
wish. What
Huh?
here?
Yeah.
We're still in the 90s here, and our low is like in
Really?
the low 80s, low 70s.
See,
Yeah,
like
so
Wow.
we hot here.
we
So it
like low 80s here, and then at night it's like in the 60s and 50s.
see that when I was there this weekend, I was like, oh my God, I miss this. I miss
But when you coming back?
December.
Oh,
December.
okay.
I'll be there in
Okay.
December.
And
First
Sonic, you
Christmas
all right
for the
down there?
grandbabies.
It's nice right now.
It's it is nice. It's between high 70s and high 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool. I just
Yeah.
came
I
from
mean,
a
it's high
women's
70s at night, and then during the day it's high
I
80s,
was
but
in New
the humidity
Orleans,
is
and
gone now, so it's
New
much
Orleans, the wind was
better.
like,
Mhm.
no. All right. So I'm gonna end this with thank you for joining the unexpected detour. And if you've learned anything, enjoyed this, please share, like, follow. All these ladies, they have some amazing stories, and I'm thankful and grateful for them. You didn't get to see them all, but next time
Hmm.
they'll be here. But whoever was here, I thank you all, and we will see you in the
November.
second week in November. Tamika will be the first one that day. All right. Okay. Today's episode is brought to you by Moxi Beauty, founded by Jasmine Waldron, offering vegan organic skincare and hair care for women and men. Because self-care is part of every healing journey. Visit shopmoxiebeauty.com to learn more. Have a good evening.